everybody. Today is May 21st, 2026. Can we have everybody to stand for the pledge? Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Board Member, Chairman Proto,
Present.
Secretary Tillman,
Present.
Board Member Holmes,
Next on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from February 11th, 2026. May I have a motion?
I make a motion to approve the minutes from the February 11th meeting 2026.
Second.
motion passed. One approved, motion passed.
Roll call.
Chairperson Proto,
Yes.
Secretary Tillman,
Yes.
2 yes, 0 no's.
Next on the agenda is resolution.
Resolution 2026-03, amending salaries of township officers and employees.
Mr.
Yes,
Chair, on behalf of Calumet Township, our financial advisor, Daniel Dalton, is going to speak to that one. Are you okay with that? Okay.
Good evening, board members. Daniel Dalton. So the trustee has requested two slight changes to the salary ordinance for the rest of calendar year 2026, and that would be the security officer, maintenance assistant number of positions going from 3 down to 2, and also the maintenance manager line all the way at the bottom would be a new addition to the salary ordinance.
Okay, I make a motion to approve resolution 2026-3, amending salaries of township officers and employees.
I second.
Chairman Proto,
Yes.
Secretary Tillman,
Yes.
2 yes, 0 no's.
Okay. Do we have any public comments on this resolution? See, there is none. Okay. She got it.
Resolution 2026-04, authorizing additional appropriations for the Calumet Township Event Donations Fund and Civil General Fund.
Mr. Chair, I can give an overview of this resolution with permission?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So Calumet Township is seeking the board's support to establish a donation fund. This will help us to ensure compliance to State Board of Accounts guidance. We were blessed, is the word that I'm going to choose to use, blessed enough to get support, corporate sponsorships for a couple of our community engagement activities that I'll speak more about during the trustees report. And so any event for us to stay in compliance from an audit perspective, we are looking to keep those funds separate from any of the other levy income that we receive from the state. And that is why we were requesting your support. In addition to that, it is a twofold resolution. It looks like we are also asking for an appropriation to be done as it relates to the Civil Township General Fund. With that, we are asking that within the Civil Township Capital Outlay account, we want to have an appropriation of $10,000 to support the acquisition of office equipment, furnishing, and facility improvement. We're moving from one fund to the next. Is that correct? I'm looking at my team.
This is in addition to the budget that we established last fall.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any questions from board members?
So I do have a question. Is this establishing two different funds, or is the civil general capital outlay going inside like the general fund that we already have? Or is this going to be a separate fund?
Correct. So the civil general fund already has a budget. We're asking for 10,000 in addition to the budget that was set.
Okay,
And then the event donations fund is completely separate.
Okay,
Separate
that's-
fund.
okay, all right.
Okay. Do we have any public comments? See, there is none. Can I get a motion?
I move to pass resolution 2026-4 authorizing additional appropriations for the Calumet Township Event Donation Fund and Civil General Fund.
Second.
Chairman Proto,
Yes.
Secretary Tillman,
Yes.
2 yeses, 0 nos.
We have no resolution.
Resolution 2026-05, amending the 2026 holiday schedule for the Calumet Township Trustee Office.
Mr. Chair, I'll do an overview on behalf of the township related to this. We are just requesting a revision to the previous holiday schedule that the board supported in October, I believe, of 2025. And this is just to add in both primary and general election days that was inadvertently missed from the 2026 schedule when you approved it previously.
Any board comment?
Yeah.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
given the fact that these days of, well, at least one has been taken, the motion needs to be retroactive to May 5th.
I have no comment. No comment.
Okay, we have a motion.
Did you want to do the public, or are you good? Did you want? Okay. I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2026-5, amending the 2026 holiday schedule for the Calumet Township Trustee Office back to May 5th.
Second. Second.
Okay, Halou.
Retro to May 5th. I'm sorry.
Chairman Proto,
Yes.
Secretary Tillman,
Yes.
2 yeses, 0 nos.
I can't see because I had got it removed. Okay. Do we have any public comments? Anyone? Anybody? Somebody? Okay. Okay, trustee comments, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm going to ask the board, I know we try to get in and out of here, but if you would bear with me, given the climate, I would like to take my time and review the report that I did take a moment in conjunction with my team to prepare for yourself as well as the public. So first, I would like to congratulate the board members and all individuals who were successful in securing the Democratic nomination in the recent primary election that took place on May 5th. As we know, public service requires commitment and sacrifice, as well as continued engagement with our residents. And I would like to acknowledge the accomplishments of both of you, as well as the other candidates that were successful. We also want to recognize that there is a general election that will take place on November the 3rd. And so in the capacity as an executive in a political office, I would like to encourage members of the public to make aware of that date. And also just want to state that we look forward, this administration working collaboratively in service in the best interest of the residents of Calumet Township for all members, right, that are successful in that fate coming November the 3rd. I would like to start with some operational updates to keep the board aware of the hard work that our team has been doing. I will start with standards, and so thank you, board members, for your support in actually raising the income thresholds at the end of Q3 of last year, in that you helped us to increase our rental and mortgage assistance levels, as well as increasing the cremation and burial assistance amounts, which has definitely served in the best interest of the constituents of Calumet Township. I want to make note that we do have a subcommittee within leaders of Calumet Township staff who have formed and will be conducting a comprehensive review of the full standards. In October, you all looked at a subset of those, the ones that I just mentioned, and so it is in our best interest to ensure that we implement a protocol where we are reviewing it in tandem from front cover to the back cover, and improving or revising as we see fit. And so we look forward to bringing that before you all and giving you enough time to adequately review so that we could ensure that we are at the correct threshold, again, to serve in the best interest of the resident of Calumet Township. From an operational standpoint, based on the Indiana State Code, you can read section 1220, which lists out the powers and duties of the Office of Calumet Township, and specifically the assistance services that we shall provide and that we may provide constituents. One of which is the clothing aspect. Calumet Township utilizes that ability and flexibility to do a uniform voucher program to support our families with their efforts to get their children ready for back to school. And so this year, we are looking to reinstate that program. For your knowledge, board members and members of the public, you could access on Indiana Gateway a report that is called the Township Assistance Statistical Report. But be advised, you have to know how to read it, as we've seen recently. And in that report, you can see the data points, right? The information will list out the total amount of assistance in totality that the staff did put out in the community in 2025. And of that, $500,000 roughly was contributed to assisting in the voucher program in 2025. And so we are looking to support in that same level of effort in the best interest, again, to make sure that we are getting our babies in our community ready and supporting our families that are in need. We would like to state that we will be doing it at the following dates on July 1st and 2nd at the Bowman High School Leadership Academy, because I believe it's more than just the high school level students. We are partnering with Gary Community School Corporation this year, which was different than last year, but it is historical in the relationship that Calumet Township has had in the past with this program. And so we are bringing that relationship back, and we'll be at Gary Community School Corporation at Westside, specifically 900 Jerry Street, on the dates of July 8th and 9th. Lastly, for those who do not attend either of those schools, we will be supporting in the same spirit as we did in 2025 here at the Multipurpose Center, located at 900 West 41st Avenue on the dates of Friday, July 10th, as well as Saturday, July 11th. We encourage all residents to keep up with us on social media at the Calumet Township Facebook, YouTube page for more updates and any additional information. Access to the application will be distributed throughout the community to allow for constituents to be able to acquire that prior to these dates. And we urge you to read the documents in totality to ensure that you have the supplemental documentation that is required, and you understand the eligibility requirements as well to make sure you're successful in obtaining a voucher for your kids. From an operations standpoint, again, reading 1220, the state statute, one of the initiatives that we do have flexibility support is food access to the community. In 2025, that was a focal point of this administration, identifying ways that we can help support the food insecurity concern that we have in Calumet Township. And with that, we have done the following. One of the major areas of focus has been addressing that, as I stated. What initially began as a pilot effort in mid-2025, we started in July, it has actually evolved into a consistent and impactful township initiative. After evaluating the early phases of the program, our team implemented operational adjustments coming into this year, 2026, with a focus to ensure continuity of service and long-term sustainability of that program. So for your knowledge, board members, to date, this team has supported this initiative for approximately about 8 months of active programming, and we have served approximately 39,000 pounds of food to the residents throughout Calumet Township communities across about 3,600 households. And so I'm pleased to announce that we are now looking to understand how could we elevate that program, right? We want to sustain that, but there are other ways that we are still not touching all that are in need here in Calumet Township. So the team brainstormed towards the end of last year and identified an opportunity for us to, and I guess I'll quote our motto, meet our residents where they are. And so we will be initiating a new phase 2 of that program, and it will be mobile. So starting next month in June, we will identify core areas across the township to go out, right? Reach out and touch and distribute directly to constituents where they are at. We do understand that there is challenges related to transportation and access. And so we hear those concerns, and here at Calumet Township, we provide innovative solutions to those concerns. And this is by far, I believe, an innovative way that I don't think the community has seen, where we are activating a mobile effort to touch our constituents. So starting Thursday, June the 25th, in the Black Oak neighborhood, which will be first, we will partner with Beacon Light Church, located at 3770 Burr Street, to execute this program. So those of you who know someone, or if you currently live in the Black Oak neighborhood, we are looking forward to serving you. This, again, is an effort for us to reflect the broader commitment that this administration has to ensure that services are, again, accessible, responsive, and community-centered. I do want to take a moment to thank the members of my team, as well as my leadership staff, who has supported and coordinated these efforts. I thank you for always executing the vision that I set forth, and I am appreciative of your commitment to service as we have worked together to ensure that this continue to grow and be responsive to our community needs. We are focused on expanding social service programming. And so with that, as you all know, that was a focus in 2025, and we continue to keep that as a focal point. So almost a year to the date, I believe today is May the 21st, so May 19th of 2025, Calumet Township resumed the full Friday service hours, again, in an effort to improve constituent access and service availability. And so with that, we have had about 50 active Fridays, eliminating any holidays, and we have been able to service upwards of 300 additional constituents on those days with critical services that the township has the ability to execute. And so again, change is hard, but my team was responsive and understood the why behind us incorporating that, and it has proven to be impactful. Community engagement continues to be a major pillar of our administration as well, as an effort for us to do our outreach efforts. Some of the feedback that we received from constituents upon taking office was the lack of knowledge about the township, the lack of knowledge related to the services and eligibility, and so we took heed to that and focused on improving our outreach efforts through community engagement. So with that, since we last spoke, it's been a couple of months. I think February 11th was the last time, and so we have, I believe, more than proven and showed our efforts towards that. We've supported the senior demographic with our Valentine's Day breakfast, which we welcomed over 200 senior citizens to fellowship and engage, along with several valued community partners. We hosted the Divine Nine Town Hall, which brought together state legislators as well as Calumet Township residents, and gave them an opportunity to hear directly from their leadership regarding legislation impacting local government, township government, and communities in which we all serve throughout Indiana. Of that, we did have an opportunity to discuss Senate Bill 270, which was the flat-out attack on township government. But we were successful in getting that passed, which actually provided some stipulations to reduce the impact and ensure that Calumet Township will be sustained and be able to serve this community in its best interest. In March, we also hosted and reactivated, because we did do it last year, our Senior Resource Fair, where we had more than 20 vendors participated and over 120 seniors attended to receive information regarding healthcare resources, social services, wellness opportunities, and programs designed to support quality of life for older adults within our community. In addition to that, we have a great partnership with the Gary Fire Department and Gary Local 359, the firefighter union here in our community. And so we hosted what I believe is our new signature event. I'm going to stake claim to that. The second annual Easter egg drop event. It is a family engagement initiative, and that brought together more than 200 residents for a positive, family-centered community experience. And a part of that, this is where your support today with getting that donation fund helped us. It is very imperative for me to be responsible in my position as the steward of the dollars, right, for the township. And so any opportunity that we have to have corporate sponsorships and partnerships, we did do that. And so I would publicly state that the township had great response from some of our larger corporate entities here. I didn't list them all down, but they was out there. You can see them on our Facebook page. But we did receive a little over $20,000 in support for that event. So tax dollars were not used to support that event, but it was extremely impactful. Lastly, last summer we did incorporate a senior social series beginning last June, and we will do that again. This initiative, again, is an important component of our broader community engagement strategy. The first event of the series, which is coined, will take place on June the 17th. Due to the large response that we received, we do host most of those events at the YWCA, and so we thank the Y and Executive Director, Ms. Karen Jones, for her ongoing support. And so on the 17th, we will have the Soul Train Experience, which will be hosted in partnership with Diane Lynn Biggs and her media platform. It's going to be a great activity to look forward to. Tomorrow, May 22nd, Calumet Township will be participating in the Calumet Township Day at the Gary South Shore Railcat Stadium. It is opening day for our hometown team, and so it is great that the staff will be there to kind of cheer them on and to actually have a community engagement activity as well as a team building activity for our staff. And so we're excited to provide yet another opportunity for positive community engagement, family-friendly fellowship for our residents. So board members and members of the public, that was a lot, but I hope that you understand why I felt the need to articulate the work of the township. And let me be clear, the services have always been done, but this administration has looked for ways to elevate said services, make operational improvements to improve efficiencies, and improve access to benefits. And so I wanted to have transparency and articulate the work that we've done towards that over the last, 12 months now. And so we look forward to continuing to push that narrative and execute on behalf of the residents here. So thank you, Mr. President, and thank you, Secretary Tillman, for your support and for this opportunity. This concludes my report.
Thank you. I have a question. This mobile over in the Black Oak area?
Yes,
What
sir.
time would that start? You didn't give us a time.
8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
9? Okay, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Thank you, Whitney.
Was there any way that we were able to get some flyers out to the area or something to?
Of course.
Okay.
We will make sure that you have some flyers.
I don't need them. I just hope that the people in that area have
They gonna have, you gonna come out
Okay.
with us and distribute them?
Yeah, I'll be out there.
Okay.
I'll be out there.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. You have any comments?
Yeah, I do. First and foremost, thank you, Trustee. I also want to say congratulations to you as well on your success during this primary Democratic election. And to echo what you said, to just stay engaged and come out during the general election and vote yourselves. I've really enjoyed myself participating with Calumet Township and the business of the township, just being able to help the community. I had the opportunity to come to the Valentine's Day event, the Divine Nine event that you had here at the MPC, and the signature event, the Easter egg drop, you know. So just being able to see the community come out and enjoy themselves the way that they did, it's just, you're putting on a master class in township business, and also being fiscally responsible. Being able to talk to you behind the scenes and hear how you get some of these things to the finish line, you really are pushing it to a new level here at the township, and I just commend you for everything that you do. And also with your staff and working with them to, you know, share the vision and build the team. So I also will be out tomorrow with you all at the Railcat Stadium, so come and join us in the home opener for the Railcats. And I'm gonna put June 25th on my calendar to be at Beacon Light Church as well. So I put in my day at work to be off.
Thank
So,
you.
all right, but no, truly it's been a pleasure serving on this board with you, Chair Proto, and I just look forward to participating this year in another successful year of township business.
Thank you.
Okay, that was, I want to thank the trustee for such a great report. And we have really reached out to the community and done an outstanding job. I want to also congratulate Mr. Tillman on his election. He kind of had me worried a little bit because he wasn't pulling the wagon, and but he was successful. And I want to thank all the voters who looked out for me on election day, and I appreciate you giving me another chance to serve a second term. But the trustee, you have been really outstanding, and I think everybody know it now. And we look forward to well, we haven't even finished 2026 yet, but we have been awesome. And I know next year is going to be even greater. We keep that balanced budget, and we're doing an outstanding job. I think our board attorney, who's back in town, she didn't get a suntan, but she's back. And so and we had no public comments. So I guess we take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
So move. Thank you. I thank everybody for attending.
Thank you.